We'll do Darce, and then we'll do the kiss over the web. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So again, I jump your feet this way, and you're on your. So as I'm passing his guard right here, how does this work? I got the hip right here. And it gives you kind of covered this here. As I go here, he kind of begins to turn into me here, and he gets the underhook here, which is what he wants. I need to be able to at least have enough kind of chest pressure with his shoulder in order to be able to prevent him from really going to his knees as my right hand goes over his arm and I cup his head right here. I just want you guys to cup this part of the head because I want to pull his chin down towards his belly button, not down to the mat. But I want to make the area between his arm, shoulder, and head as less of a, or least of a circumference as possible, okay? As I'm pulling in here, I'm shooting my right hand past his head, and I'm locking in here. Notice how my right ear had to go to his lap. If the more I have my head up, the shorter my arm is. I have to get my wrist past his neck so that I can go wrist to wrist and bring my tricep to my right hand. Right there. And now as this locks, it's very tight because this left arm lifts my right arm into his neck right here, and my chest aligns with his shoulder, kind of roll him back, pull it up, and I want to try to roll him flat without letting him roll flat. As I'm squeezing him, I'm lifting my elbows up and I'm driving with my chest. I don't want to do this. Okay? I want to kind of bring my hips back, lift my elbows, and drive with the shoulder as my elbows pull into my chest and you squeeze. This is the basic way of finishing the Darce, okay? So to do this, your partner's going to be on their right side. The way you know that this is the right side is because this is the right arm, the right leg, they're always on the same side. It's fundamental rule of jiu-jitsu, okay? It's never like right side, left, you know, and then here's his right arm right here. It just doesn't work with it, okay? His left arm, the top arm, is going to be by my hip, so that my right arm, my right knee down, left leg up, goes under and graze that armpit and cup the back of his head with two hands, okay? See my head's up? I can only reach so far. I'm gonna pull his head in and I'm gonna listen to his shoulder, okay? And I'm gonna reach here and clamp. As my left hand is pulling his head this way, again, a nice Yama Kizzle control right here, okay? So that I'm pulling his chin in. This arm reaches and I clamp right here to keep it in place as my left wrist violins under my right. As my left arm brings the tricep to the right and I lock it up here. I readjust here a little bit and then I squeeze, lift, and pressure, okay? Very important that you understand why I say violin is because in order for me to reach, my head's up here, that's as far as I can reach. You can't do a Darce unless your wrist is past his head. So as I pull his head in with both hands, I keep it in place, dip my head, shoot my arm out, lock it here, okay? And as I'm violining, my left wrist and my arm the whole time is pushing his head, his chin towards his navel. You see my elbow is still pushing his chin. As my left arm slides here and then locks right here, okay? From here, we adjust, lift, and drive the chest in. This is as simple as it gets, but you need to feel the pressure. Finish it slowly so that you feel them dying in your arms. But then we have a lot of paramedics and EMTs that revive it, okay? All right, 1, 2, 3. Maybe. Then we got a defibrillator over there. I know how to use it. Go clear!